History of Victoria's City. Presenters: Castillon Shira May, Lagarto Jmar. The town of Victorias was originally located in what is now Daan Banwa or Old Town, a fishing village beside the Malihao River and near its outlet to the sea. The present location of the city, along the National Highway, is the outgrowth of a 26-hectare, an area donated by a Chinese businessman, Alejandro Acuña Yapquiña, whose descendants are still living in Victorias. The history name of Victoria's City. During the Spanish era, the city was called Tugkagawan and later Malihao. The name was taken from Malihao trees, which are in abundance along the banks of the Malihao River. Nuestra Señora de las Victorias. The history of Victoria's City can be summed into two words: miraculous and religious. This old place was headed by Capitan Gregorio Conlo. The tale of changing the name of the place began when an unfortunate turn into miraculous one happened. One day, the household of Capitan was robbed, and fortunately, he was able to escape together with his secretary Alfonso Pachera. Unfortunately, the wife, Capitana Tutang, along with Mikay, her server, was left at the house. The robbers took the two with them, and upon learning that they are not good swimmers, they were thrown in the sea, opposite to what they stated. Capitana and Mikay are good swimmers, so they were able to swim from the sea. While on the water, Capitana Tutang saw a beautiful lady whom she believed as the Mother Mary. After that incident, she vowed to purchase or acquire an image of her as a form of honoring her. Since they were robbed, it took the family quite some time before buying an image from Barcelona, Spain. The image that they were able to acquire was the Nuestra Señora de las Victorias. Thus, the change of name of the place from Malihao to Victorias started. Significant events. Kadalagan Festival. The yearly anniversary of the establishment of the place as a city, or also known as Charter Anniversary, is every March 21. The yearly celebration of the fiesta or feast of the town peaks every April 26. This activity is filled with festivity, starting from competitions of street dance and other culture-based activities. The festival dance is an expression of the thanksgiving and gratitude of the people for all the victories they have achieved through the years. The festival is held every March 21 in honor of Our Lady of Victory. Kalamayan Festival. The Kalamayan Festival is held every December. The festival depicts what Victorias is known for: its kalamay, or sugar in its sugar industry, with the iconic Victoria's Milling Company. Generally, Victoria's City holds a lot of amazing and incredible things to be aware of. Significant experiences. The opening of the Victoria's Milling Company in 1919 brought in fast-paced development, huge income, and migration to Victorias. The company suffered huge losses in terms of machinery, equipment, and structures during World War II, but were all rehabilitated after the war. The life and landscape of Victorias changed after the Japanese Imperial Army arrived in Victorias on May 27, 1942, a Wednesday. From that day until April 26, 1944, also a Wednesday, when American soldiers crossed into Victorias, the way of living of Victorianos was severely disrupted and ruined. Lives were lost, their freedoms taken away, and homes, mansions, and structures in the town were destroyed and burnt down. But even before the Japanese arrived in Victorias, there were already Victorianos who died in December 1941, and were probably the first Victoriahanon casualties of World War II. The conversion of the town or municipality to a city. Republic Act No. 8488, The Unforgettable Story. An act converting the municipality of Victorias, Negros Occidental, into a component city to be known as the City of Victorias. At last, efforts of Mayor Palanca paid off. The cityhood bill was finally approved in the House of Representatives on December 9, 1997, and in the Senate on February 5, 1998. 1 week later, February 11, 1998, the cityhood of Victorias was signed into law by President Fidel V. Ramos in Malacanang Palace, Manila, assigning Republic Act No. 8488, an act converting municipality of Victorias, Negros Occidental into a component city to be known as the City of Victorias. Back home, people received the good news in jubilation. They were euphoric. Caravans were instantly organized. Church bells rang for almost an hour. Everybody were overjoyed with the news from Manila. The signing of Republic Act No. 8488, as witnessed by Mayor Severo A. Palanca, SBM Francis Frederick Palanca, SBM Jose Alvior Jr., SBM Salvador Dignidais, Mr. Rodrigo Colocsin, Mr. Rodolfo Tribaco, Mrs. Nilda Generoso, Engineer Marilu Soriano, Miss Armen L. Tabligan, and Mr. Ferdinand Palanca. Significant places. During the last decades of the Spanish period, the Daan Banwa settlement grew and prospered with its inhabitants coming from the neighboring areas like Saravia, Manapla, or even from Panay Island. Daan Banwa was a barrio of Saravia even before 1848, the year Bacolod became the capital of Negros Province. It was just a village by the Malihao River that happened to have a settlement of nipa huts whose inhabitants survive on fishing from the river, gathering shells from the shore, and harvesting edible fruits from the forest. The contribution of the city in Philippines history. Victoria's Milling Company Incorporation is an integrated raw and refined sugar company located in Barangay 16, Victoria City, Negros Occidental, Philippines. The company, which was among the earliest modern sugar mills in the country, was founded on May 7, 1919 by Don Miguel J. Osorio. VMC has since diversified and formed Victoria's Foods Corporation, Kingtown Development Corporation, Victoria's Golf and Country Club Incorporation, Victoria's Agricultural Land Corporation, and Victoria's Green Energy Corporation or VGEC. The company, through its diverse business portfolio, continues to contribute to the economy as it nourishes, powers, and fuels the lives of the Filipino people.
Significant people. City Hall of Victorias, before and after. Victoria City Public Plaza, before and after.